Okay, this should be a pretty short video. I had a few people ask about tile hopping, resource hopping, uh, et cetera, whatever you want to call it. It's really, really, really easy actually, and it'll save you a lot of time and it'll make you more efficient in your attacks. And also garrisons and of the like. So I will go ahead and show you how to do it. It's really easy. So say hypothetically, I don't know, I want to attack this guy here, right? So I go over here and I hit the attack button. I pulls the screen up right here, right? It's going to be 34-second march to get there. Okay, well, I can go ahead and just march there 34 seconds, countdown, et cetera, nice and slow, right? Now, if you want to be a little quicker because you're trying to get them, a little bit quicker, maybe it's a little bit more urgent situation, what you can do is, um, if you zoom out a little bit, you kind of find a line, imaginary line to that base. We'll say it again, this is number 7 right here. Find an imaginary line. You can keep going past it, that's fine. And find yourself a nice little resource tile here. And instead of aiming at his base there, you're going to go for this resource tile over here. So as you can see, it's almost twice the distance, but it's still about 9 seconds shorter. And I'm going to show you how to do this. And it's a little bit harder to do on your phone or a tablet, but once you get some practice in, it's not too bad. Definitely a lot easier to do on PC, but I'll show you how it works right here. So you make a direct march to the resource tile. Again, you're doing your countdown. So what was it total? 25 seconds. Now you're going to give yourself a little bit of leeway time here. Go ahead and click on your march again so it pulls up your commands. Give yourself a little leeway here. You're going to recall, and as you're recalling, pull up this screen here, attack, and go. It's really that easy. Now, on the return here, because you just did an attack, now you have a slow 34-second march back, right? You can go ahead and fix that by just simply redirecting to a resource tile and pulling back. Look, you just cut yourself into a third. It's really that easy to do. You can go ahead and redirect now. You'll see people just kind of practicing around. Click on here. You can click up here. Oh, excuse me, wrong march. That will happen if you're not paying attention, so make sure you're paying attention. Over here, recall here, back over here, recall here, just like that, and just practice with it. You'll get a lot better with it. But the big thing to take away, especially when attacking or even garrisoning, right, is making sure you have an imaginary line that kind of goes past, at least goes past, and give yourself a little bit of leeway time. Here, I'll do a little bit closer recall so you guys can get an idea how fast it could be. So let me go ahead and bring this march back here, all the way back to my base. Okay, I'm back. I got my imaginary line. Now I could use this one here, but here I'll show you. I'll show you why I'm not personally going to use this one here. Again, I have a mouse right now, so I can maneuver a lot quicker than most people on phones. But I'll show you why I'm not going to do this one here. I could do, but I'm not going to for this presentation. You're going to be pretty quick on the march, on the recall back and the attack. So here, actually, well, it's pretty easy on a phone. That's how quick it is. So you went from here to here in a matter of 1.5 seconds, right? And then if you want to attack again, come over here, recall, attack, boom. It's really that easy. Now, for people that are practicing, give yourself a little bit more time. Recall to about that much there. That gives you time to pull it up and go. It's that easy. Also, again, you can redeflect right here back to a resource tile just for literally a half a second and recall again. You don't even need to get all the way to the resource tile to get that extra speed. So I'm going to go ahead and make a part 2 real quick to this just for garrisoning purposes, right? So I got this guy in my alliance right here. Say he's getting attacked. Someone's sending a march at him, right? It's going to take me, same concept. It's going to take me 23 seconds to get there. This is kind of based on your war tech in your alliance tech tree. And pretty much determine how fast you're able to garrison that, along with your march time and your squad time. So right now, as it sits right now, it's going to take me about 23 seconds. Instead of doing that, again, I find a tile in line right past him. That's going to take me 14 seconds, and it's the same exact process. So you let it go a little bit past, and as soon as you go a little bit past, real quick, garrison, boom. And now you're in. And sometimes if you're so close, it actually takes a second to load in there. But there you go, pretty easy. Same thing if you're recalling, 23 seconds. Go ahead, deflect to a tile, boom, and then click, re-click, and then recall. That's it.